Alright, so this is welcome back to basically hero-villain mashup, where I take one character, one hero, and one villain from two different genres and mix them together. Although, having said that, for this one it may be a little different, because there's no real good guys in one genre right here. So this is going to be the Lagoon Company and the Predator. Yeah, I still got the Predator, the new Predator fan film, Predator Dark Ages, fresh in my mind. So I kind of thought, and this has been a story I've been wanting to write for a while, but I've never really had the time to just sit down and plan it all out. I mean, plot's simple enough. I mean, have a Predator come to Roanapur, but I've never really, gone further with the idea. Maybe one day I'll figure out how to, have the entire plot taken care of, and get that story out whenever. But for right now, let's talk about this. So, what would it be like if you had a Predator come to Roanapur? What would it be like? Now, first off, let's face it, a Predator in Roanapur makes a lot of sense, because there's a lot of heat, there's a lot of violence, there's a lot of worthy prey there in Roanapur. This would be a perfect... Roanapur would just be like one big frickin' buffet, or one big turkey shoot for a Predator. Let's get that. Let's not beat around the bush on that. It would just be one gigantic turkey shoot for a Predator, and yeah, there would be there are so many targets. I mean, even a 9-year-old would probably be, if there are any kids in this godforsaken city. There would be, that kid would probably be packing a pistol. There'd be so many for a Predator to hunt, so many things for a Predator to hunt. I think he would have to be like, I'm going to have to get some guys and come back next year. So yeah. Now I would imagine that not just the Lagoon Company, but all of Roanapur would be kind of trying to figure out what's killing off all these drug cartels or whatever. And the best way I could describe it is that they kind of went through this kind of situation beforehand. They actually had a situation in season 2 where it kind of felt like the Predator. You guys remember the story arc with with Hansel and Gretel? Yeah, it kind of felt like Predator. These mysterious killings where people were horribly mangled, and it almost seemed like they were taking trophies until, obviously they were hired killers. But, yeah, just take that kind of same concept, but add, instead of, a hitman, it's a Predator looking for, new trophies. And I think, obviously, Bella Lyka would not like the idea of having some of her men brutally killed off and find some of her men headless and skinned, hanging. And as one fanfiction writer put, she's like a crazy cat lady. When one of her soldiers go missing, she'll torch the whole city trying to find him. So imagine if she found some of her men, with their heads missing and skinned hanging upside down. Yeah, she would probably burn all of Roanapur, or, just burn it to the ground until she found who or what was killing them. And, yeah, not only just it wouldn't be just Bella Lyka and the rest of her mafia. It wouldn't be just that, it wouldn't just be Hotel Moscow. It would be the Colombians, the triads, all of them. Everyone would be looking for whoever or whatever's hunting them. Now let's talk about the Lagoon Company situation in this little soiree, this little slaughter fest. I was about to say soiree. What would their reaction be to, being in this whole situation? First off, I think Revy would love the idea of hunting down whatever is tough enough to go into an entire room of former Spetsnaz and slaughter them. I think she would relish the idea of horribly killing whoever has the balls to more or less kill, some of Bella Lyka's men and get away with it. So she would be the most interested in probably one of the Predator's biggest targets. In fact, he would probably, when the Predator first comes to Roanapur, he'd be, of course, the Predator studies most of its surroundings and picks out its targets. I think he would look at, Revy first. It would find Revy pretty quickly. She ain't hard to find. I think it would study her for a while and just be like, okay, she is on my list, but not yet. I got to get some of these other trophies to get everyone else's attention. But yeah, uh, they would just, Bellalaika would be more or less calling them, calling the Lagoon Company to do, drug running and, gun running and things like that. They would be working, the Lagoon Company would be working overtime for, doing all the minuscule stuff while Bellalaika's hunting the Predator. Meanwhile, the Predator's off killing, the Triads, the Colombians, everyone in between. I'm pretty sure the Church of Violence would all, Edda and everyone at the church, the Church of Violence would be under attack as well. They would also be under siege by this hunter. And again, Revi would be, of course, just relishing the idea of wanting to go head to head with this monster. It would just make her day. It would honestly make her day. And then we have Dutch, who I think either Dutch or Bellalaika. If I could write this story, I would possibly have either Dutch or Bellalaika have, they've encountered this before. They've possibly, they've encountered this before with Dutch when he was in Vietnam, or, Bellalaika back when she was in the conflict in Afghanistan, and say that, yeah, these, we encountered I encountered these kind of similar killings before, and it could be the same, but we never really figured it out. But, this thing could probably, be back, or it's something else. Also, I would love to see the reaction of everyone finding out that this is an alien hunting them, not some psychopath, and not some whack job. They would just think, yeah, it's someone like Roberta, who's just this badass soldier with some, good tech on them. I think they would, I think the Lagoon Company of all people would, I think the Lagoon Company, especially Revi, would be like, are you fucking kidding me? Little green men are coming down to kick our asses? Oh, that is a load of bullshit. In her word, those would probably be her words too, because because here's the thing, Revi doesn't really only believes in what she sees, so the fact that she, you'd have to tell her, yeah, this thing, it can turn in, has the ability to cloak, and it can go invisible, and it can, shoot, it has this energy cannon on its shoulder, and it has all this other tech that can horribly kill you. And to which Revi would be like, you are so full of shit, Rock. Again, probably her words. But I think, again, the only targets the Predator would really go after in the Lagoon Company are Dutch and Revi. Benny and Rock would probably be more of wouldn't even be worthy of being hunted. It would just be Dutch and Revi who would be, considered targets for this thing. But yeah, I think this would be just a really awesome concept of seeing all of Roanapur all being, caught in this disarray of the Predator. So you guys tell me, what would it be like if the Lagoon Company, and in fact all of Roanapur, just including, Hotel Moscow and everyone else in between, what would it be like if they had to fight a predator, or predators? If it was, oh god, one predator would be enough. Imagine if it was a small hunting party. Anyway, so you guys tell me, what do you guys think of that idea? And once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.